Hey there, everybody on YouTube. This is the Dude RC coming to visit our local hobby town, Waco. Believe it or not, even though it doesn't look it, this is the biggest hobby town in all of Texas and the second largest hobby town in America. But once you go inside, you see just how big the place is. They got a racetrack inside, off-road tracks. Really a nice store. I really enjoy coming here. But I'm here today to take a look at the new Max Slash. Wanted to take a closer look for some friends and check out, just to confirm that the different body colors do have different colored shocks with them. And after speaking to Ron, the owner, he gave me permission to come check them out. So let's go take a look. As I said, this store is very deceiving from the outside. It is very big. Always got a great selection, no matter what your kind of hobby is. If you want to build models, stuff for kids, planes, cars, whatever. But before we go look at all the rest of the stuff, this is what we came here to see. Here is the new Traxxas Maxx Slash. And as you can see, right next to the UDR, they are extremely close in size. UDR is just a hair larger and just a hair taller, but taking a closer look, the new Max Slash, it's a very nice looking truck. I really enjoy it. Like this low center of gravity body, the extra large servo that they put in there. I really can't wait to get my hands on mine to see exactly how it performs. But I really like the tire design on it. This is a washer actually behind that nut. The battery tray, that's gonna be an interesting one. I get to see exactly how that's gonna hold a couple 3S batteries. I don't have any 6S with the Traxxas connector on it, so I'll have to do dual 3S's or one of the single floors. But I've always been a fan of the Traxxas doors. Like the way those lock down. But looks very Max-like inside, but everything is just a little bit different. There's a lot of carryover parts like the radio box and such, but it is a 6S ESC and motor system as opposed to the 4S. But it's a very nice looking rig, and you gotta love the Traxxas clipless body. That is such a big advantage over all the rest of the rigs. I hate body pins, and I really like the way that those just lock on. We'll see how they hold. I know my Raptor, I jump it enough and it loses the body every time, but we'll see how the Max does as soon as I'm allowed to take mine home. But let's go take a look at the rest of the store. So here's a shot from the opposite end of the store. You can see the front door way over there. They're just cleaning up from this last weekend's big rig show, and now they've got the carpeted track back down. So if you want to come race, they've got one heck of a race course here. Got your stands to stand up on, got your repair tables, spare parts are right there. And even if you're into RC construction stuff, they've got a little toy pit and some of his own personal tractors. Those things are actually very interesting when they move around. But anyway, I had a lot of fun with that on last weekend. But very large, lots of room for activities. I'm not going to really be able to film too much out there because they are playing music and it's copyrighted, so don't want to demonetize a video. But the store is absolutely huge, and they've got a great selection. So let's go take a closer look at that Max Slash. Take a look at the other colors. So coming out of the racetrack, and you got your 10th scale 4x4 course. They just made this one actually not too long ago. I've driven on it quite a few times. It is it's got its challenging sections. Like, I've never been able to get up that part with either of my TRXs, but very nicely done. Of course, you got all your spare parts and your plane section, as well as a RC simulator, airplane simulator. And going back on through, like I said, it is a huge store with just all kinds of stuff. The owner was nice enough to let me drive this RC rig for their get-together that they had, our RC big rig show last weekend, and I gotta say, it was a pleasure. I've never had an RC big rig. As you can see, he's very much into them and has all kinds, but he insisted I drive that one, and that one was just, I really enjoyed myself. That thing was so smooth, so easy to drive, so well detailed in everything it did. But going around more, I mean, whatever kind of hobby you're going to be into, they've got it all. And then coming up over here, you've got your 1/24th, 1/18th, 1/16th little crawler track. Again, I've run the TRX 4Ms and SCX 24s on there, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, come on down to your HobbyTown Waco. That's the best place to get your slash. Come see that guy right there. He'll get you hooked up. He might even get you one for free. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so there is a green Max slash.
Green shot.
And there we go. It is confirmed. The green one does come with green shocks, which would reason to assume that the red ones will come with the red shocks and the orange one will come with the orange shocks. But there you go, guys. It is confirmed 100%. Green one does have the green shocks. So if that's the one you want, come down to HobbyTown Waco and get it. They got one. Place your order. So I'm back from my little journey down to HobbyTown Waco to check out that new Max Slash. I really like that truck. I'm gonna have to get one. But I got home and I looked at my stuff and I was like, okay, well, I've got to play with that thing because I don't play with that VXL Fiesta ST enough. I've only taken it out maybe 3 or 4 times. So I'm charging up some batteries for it and I'm gonna play with it. But for now, I got to do some wrenching. I had to pick up those parts. Hi, Miss Cleo. So I had to pick up these parts because last weekend's monster truck show, when I was sent that thing a few times, I thought I broke maybe a pinion or a spur gear, and I thought I broke the front bumper, but turns out the 2 parts that I actually broke was I bent the center shaft really bad, enough to where it hits the body when it rolls. So I got a new shaft, and also picked up the front skids. It wasn't the front bumper that broke, but where the bumper goes into the skid plate there, where it screws down, it ripped both of those out. So no big deal. I think, gosh, my entire bill was $30, but that was because I also bought some candy. Love their freeze-dried candy. So I'm going to get the wrench in. I hope that video was helpful for anybody that was kind of curious about the Max Slash. I do hope to have one here very soon and hope to beat on it. And Cleo says bye. Y'all have a good one.